afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this from. A warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jamie Naftali and I create the awareness on the common illnesses affecting children while growing up. I let people have the know-how on what really happens, the most common illnesses affecting children while growing up. Here, the language we use is layman because we want everybody to understand. We want to include everybody into the management of these babies. We want them to know what really happens, what goes on with these children while they are growing up. Mostly the parents and the mothers, every caregiver, we want to include all of you into management of these babies. So I welcome you into today's episode. And in today's episode, we are continuing on HIV in children. The first episode, we were doing the introduction of HIV in children. Today, we are going to do the mode of transmission of HIV. What ways are there that the HIV infection is transmitted from one partner to the other? So without further ado, let's go to the mode of transmission of HIV infection. The opening statement is for HIV transmission to occur, there has to be an exchange of body fluids containing the virus, the viral particles between the infected person, those people with the HIV virus already, and that individual who are uninfected. So there has to be an exchange of body fluids. So this answers the question. So most people worry about the HIV. There has to be this exchange of this body fluid from the infected person and that who is not infected. Hope this is clear. So now, what are the mode of transmissions that we have? The first one is the unprotected sexual contact, and this is the major way. This is the major way of transmission of HIV infection. This is the unprotected sexual contact. The other way is something we call vertical transmission. What does it mean? Vertical transmission is transmission of the virus from the mother to the child. This is when the mother is pregnant. This is through the placenta to the baby. So this is what we call vertical transmission from the mother to the child. So this is the second mode of transmission. Another way of transmission is exposure to infected blood and blood products. This is like during the blood transfusion. So that is why currently we screen the blood, and the first thing we screen the blood for is for HIV virus. Today we even screen for the hepatitis B, very dangerous, even malaria and many infections. So the first thing is HIV. We need to screen this blood for it to be safe to be transfused to a person. So that is why we say exposure. If this is not done, if the screening of the blood is not done, we are likely to have the HIV infected blood being given to this person. So exposure to infected blood and blood products. So hope this is clear. Also, we have the needle stick. The needle stick, here it is the case of us healthcare workers. We are the ones at risk here. You find maybe drawing blood from the patient and you prick yourself by a mistake, and maybe this person is infected and you end up getting the virus. Very serious. So very risky, but yeah, as health caregivers, this is for you, this is for all of us, so we should be very careful. Another mode of transmission of HIV infection, it is those, but the sexual transmission remains the most prevalent mode of HIV transmission in Kenya. And not forgetting the homosexuals. This is cases whereby men have sex with men, with their fellow men. For examples, in prison populations. For examples. Also, we have the commercial sex workers. Also, this is also remains to be. It's still we are still explaining on sexual transmission way, which we are saying it is the most prevalent way. So the commercial sex workers, we say that. We also mentioned somewhere that the IV drug users, those who use IV drugs, the cocaine and all those, this is for especially the youths. So they are likely to use those needles, the needles that are infected. So this is what we mean. So also we are saying the incidences at health facilities are high, and this is because mostly the healthcare workers, because we said you prick yourself, having pricked a patient who is infected without your knowledge. So this is the we should take caution. We should really take caution while doing all these procedures. So this is it. This was on the modes of transmission of HIV virus. So we have said the common and the rest of the ways. So thank you people for listening. Thank you for staying tuned. We are going bit by bit. Now we are done with the transmission of HIV. If you haven't subscribed, kindly hit on the subscribe button, the red button. Subscribe so that you may be part of this family. Also, like, share these videos widely so that most people can reach them. We want people to get the knowledge and the know-how. So kindly share the videos widely. Turn on your notifications so that you're the first person to know every time I post a new video here. Thank you. Till next time. Bye-bye.